welcome back to another exciting episode of our favorite show, The Ground Report, where we bring you the voices that matter, the stories that move, and the conversations that question. I am your host, Palak Agrawal, and today we turn our attention to a heartbreaking and deeply concerning incident, the Pahalgam terrorist attack. Pahalgam, a name that once echoed in the peace, tourism, and its natural beauty, now in the headlines of a tragic act of violence that has shaken not just a region but an entire nation. Pause. इतना कट जाएगा क्या? Shaken that has shaken not just a region but an entire nation. The attack will raise critical questions that how did this happen and what the strategies do we adopt after this attack. So to help us understand this strategic operation and national security implications of this event, today we have the guest, a respected. Security advisor, Mr. Somesh Goswami, who is very sorry. Today we have the Today we have the guest Mr. Somesh Goswami, our respected security advisor. Thank you so अरे यार ये क्या हो रहा है मेरा मन नहीं लगता है करने का आज. So, to help us understand the strategic national security and operational implications of this event, today we are joined by a guest, Mr. Somesh Goswami, who has a respected national security advisor, and we will help to this understand this topic. So, thank you for joining us. So first of all, can you briefly explain the entire incident of the Pahalgam terrorist attack?
Terrorists just targeted the very peaceful place, and this was the peak time of the Pelgam when the people are coming for the tourism. They just targeted, and the incident has been very planned. That the same time the Modi was visited to the UAE. So this was a very pre-planned attack incident that taken in the Pelgam. In this incident, the 26 people who were died and more than 20 were injured. So the whole incident took place in the Pelgam, and this disrupted the peace of the Pelgam.
Okay, so was there any intelligence input, or there was any intelligence warning before this attack?
Before happening this incident, we Mr. we with along with the Mr. Amit Shah, we had an we had the warning of the hot summer. For that, we have just established the force like 10th of March and the 6th of April ahead of the attack. There was a little bit like movement of the terrorists that we are a little bit aware of that, but we don't have the exact knowledge and the point to pin out the exact location and the time when is incident may be or not. So we don't have very secure and the exact knowledge of the incident.
Okay, so the Pahalgam, which is a very tourist area, so why the terrorists chosen this area at this time?
Okay. So they wanted to maximize the impact of the attack. So they want to they want to get a very good attention from all over the world. And how they got their attack was succeeded because every country all over the world is having condemnation against this attack. So this is the right strategies of the terrorists, and they succeeded in the attack.
Okay, so can you think that this is a failure of the local or central coordination?
Yes, it's a failure of our security system because if the local media could have provided some is there any suspicious activities is there, or is there any individual which is suspicious, so they should provide a good information against them, so we could have some solution, or it may be it may not occur like the situation we are facing nowadays.
Okay, so when this attack happened in the Pahalgam, so many tourists, innocent tourists, were injured, and many tourists were got died. So what would you say?
Okay, so it was not the fault of the tourism and the tourist, because it's a like you have heard about that, it's the 7 to 8% of the GDP is just depending on the tourism of the Kashmir. So it's just the failure of our security system. It's the question over our security system.
Okay, so when we talk about the security of the South Kashmir, so what is the bigger role of surveillance system, border security force in the South Kashmir? What is the bigger role?
Okay, so the difference is that before happening the attack, we decided to just enforce the armed and the intelligent action force there, but we didn't force, or we didn't establish them, or we didn't give them the duty to Pahalgams. So we just established the armed force which is unified, and the local police were there, and there was no CRPF, and there is also the delayed connection with the CRPF. So these are the factors that that is the cause of the success of the attack.
Okay, so do you think that this attack happened on the basis of religion? So, what is the cause behind this attack, like unemployment of the Kashmir's youth and many of the reasons? So, tell me about the reasons behind this attack.
Okay, so the reasons may be like the it's a very related to the religion, because sometimes ago you have heard about the Kashmiri Pandits. So the incident is like that. They want to spread that in our country most of the priests are just spreading the Sanatan Dharma, and they are just protesting against the Muslim community. So it is also the consequence of that.
Okay, so how can you say that the terrorists belong to Pakistan? Because there is. Tell me about the identity of the Pakistan terrorist, and is these attackers belong to a bigger group like any ISI groups? So tell me about the terrorists.
So the responsibility of the attack has taken by the Lashkar-e-Taiba, the group of the terrorist belongs to a Muslim community which is in Pakistan. So on the basis of these links and on the basis of this information, we can say that this attack has been uh, given or has been done by the Pakistan.
Okay, so please pause 1 minute. Pause. मैं और आगे. So my next question is to you is that how the security forces like the CRPF, BSF act behind the post terrorist attack, because the terrorist attack sudden happened. So what is the response of the our security forces?
Okay, so the security system has been increased and enhanced, and we are working on towards the technology surveillance, and we are just focusing on the AI powered surveillance, that we should have a drones which could give the on information of the every movement. So these kind of technologies we are introducing in our security system, and also we are planning to do the conduct regular training of for preparing such kind of incidents.
Okay. So, what would you say, like the previous attacks of Pakistan, like the Pulwama attack, and respond to this surgical attack by the India? So, what would you say about the Pakistan terrorist attacks?
So I would like to say that we have to, because we were aware a little bit about that kind of terrorist activity might have here in Pahalgam, but we don't know the exact location of that. So it's our failure of the security system that we didn't pay much attention towards the activities of the suspicious activities which are having in the Kashmir. And also before the act there was 20 foreign terrorists who were active in the area of the Kashmir. So we didn't pay attention much toward these terrorists. So these are the failures of our security.
Okay, so is there any bigger role of counter-terrorism in the South Kashmir, because there is so many attacks day by day increase in the Kashmir Valley. So what is the bigger role in the counter-terrorism in the Kashmir Valley?
I think it's a big support to the terrorist community of the local areas and the local media of the Kashmir, and also they should correlate with the security or with the BSF. They should provide a good knowledge about is there any suspicious individual or the activities is happening in the area of the Kashmir. So they should provide and coordinate with the BSF, so we could avoid these kind of attacks.
Okay, so when we talk about the government's action, so what should be the immediate action by the government should take it after this type of attacks?
So we should take good replies, and the way they have attacked on us, we should also give the same things to them. And also we should buy the weapons, and with our decision we should give the reply to them in a good manner.
Okay, so we should give reply
Yeah.
in by the weapons.
Yeah.
So if I talk about the government's response, like like the impose of the Indus Water Treaty, so they stopped the Indus Water Treaty. So what would you say, like this type of implications are necessary to counter terrorism?
Yeah, it's a very necessary that, because to show the power that we have, that if we want that, you could not get even a drop of water. Because of us, you are getting the water and you are just having your lives, and you are attacking on us. So why would we support you? We should not support the decision that the Modi ji has taken is very good. So I am supporting this.
Okay, so when we talk about the local community of the Kashmir, so the local community after this attack, after a favor with the tourist who has injured in this attack, so the what would you say about the local community of the Kashmir? They supported or not?
So what won't you say that what kind of problems are they facing after this attack?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so they are facing a lot of problems, like they are having a mental trauma, they are having an economical trauma also, because the GDP of the Kashmir is totally depend on the tourism. So that's the big thing that they are facing, and the government should do what that they should provide the economical support to the pupils, and they should also uh, uh, do the awareness programs for their mental health also.
Okay, so but the awareness programs, the Kashmir is the Kashmiri tourist who go to for the Kashmir for his vacations. So what are the impact of the tourist? What was the impact of the tourist like this type of incidents?
After the attack of the Pahalgam, the tourism has impacted badly, because the most of the tourists that has booked their tour for the Pahalgam, they just are cancelling the tours. And because of that, the impact, it will impact the economy of the Kashmir indirectly, because people are very terrified and have a fear in mind that if we go there, if we went there, then it might with us also. That has happened.
So, what should be the steps taken by the government to increase the tourism and reduce the terrorist attacks in the Kashmir?
Okay, so the first thing that government can do, that they can just first take the data and collect the data. Is there any terrorist activity is happening, or terrorists are active in this area, or is there the very heavy chance of terrorism in this area? So they just increase the or enhance the security of the terrorists, and they should provide a first aid treatment, and there should be a 24 hours facility for the tourism.
Good. It's a better. But when we talk about the surveillance system, so it is there is a role of the AI driven tools like the drones. So there is a big role or not in the surveillance system.
Yeah, they plays a very good role and very important role, because with the help of drone and the AI, we can get the knowledge of every movement in a just within a second. So these kind of system, if we have, or if we had before the attack, then it might be the chance that we couldn't have the incident, or we might just protect the attack. So we should have, and we are focusing on including these kind of security system in our security.
Okay. So what message you would like to give the government and you would like to give the tourist after this attack?
So after this attack, I want to make you sure to the tourists that we will keep your security first, and we will keep your security very strong, and we will ensure that there is no threat to you. And one thing that I want to say to the victims, that those who have suffering from the attack, and those who have lost his loved one, so we are with you. And I would do the some favor of your family, that the government should provide some economical support to you. And the one thing that I want to convey the message to the terrorists, that uh, we are united, and those who want to let us or want to break our unity, so uh, uh, we are yet unified and united. We will not separate, and you will not succeed in your plan, never.
Yeah, you are right, because the unity of the India is matter everywhere. So when we talk about the what are the protective issues the government should take in after this attack, and what should be the prevention after this attack in the Kashmir Valley. So what should be the government do after this attack?
For enhancing the security reasons in the Kashmiri Valley, they have to active the local media, and also there is a support of the local individual and the locality of the Kashmir, because without the support of the locality, we can't provide a good knowledge in or the information of the individual or any suspicious person. So this is a big role of the local media and the local people of the Kashmir, and we have to coordinate with the BSF and the security forces over there.
Okay. So, any message do you would you like to give for anyone after this attack who has injured in this attack? Like the many couples, many mothers has lost their son or daughter. So, what would you say to that tourist?
Yeah, so we are all in support of you, and we are always with you, and don't worry, we will face it's an incident that had happened unfortunately, so we are with you, and government is also with you, and they will give you or provide you financial supports. So don't be hopeless, we are with you.
Okay. Thank you so much for giving me the valuable time, and good to see you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.